morning. It's Friday, February 18th. It's minus 12 degrees and getting colder. Yesterday it was plus 8, now it's minus 12. Over the course of last night we had 7 inches of snow. That's about yay much. And yeah, it's still snowing. It's going to keep snowing for a while. Just wanted to check in, say good morning, see how everybody was. Life is good. A lot of crazies out there. A lot of crazies. Scary crazies. Some of them have a lot more power than they should, and that makes them just that much more frightening. Yeah. Recently, we had a liberal prime minister demonstrate just how conservative he really is. Justin Trudeau has disappointed me badly. He's disappointed everybody, I think. The man who called himself a liberal and presented as a liberal basically shown himself to be an arch conservative with good hair and a sense of fashion. But otherwise, he's an arch conservative, and he really is in the wrong party. Justin Trudeau should be part of the Reform Conservative Party, the same as Stephen Harper. The two men are just way too much alike. They both are cowards. They both refuse to listen to protesters of any sort, even protesters who barely have any justification. They just won't listen to them. I doubt that either one would listen to a protester who had legitimate claim. We certainly know that Harper refused. Yeah. And both are beholden to foreign corporations. Which means that they are not terribly concerned with the well-being of you and I as Canadians. I don't think the Liberals are getting in the next election. Of course, the sad, scary part is that we will probably end up going back and voting Conservative again as a nation. Flip-flopping back and forth between these two parties has been the bane of the country for decades. What we really need is for the NDP to win with 45% of the total electoral votes and 45% of the seats. And both the Liberals and Conservatives in a much lower position. And just to observe how they behave together. Because we are long past the days when Liberals and Conservatives would join forces. We're too polarized, and even though the modern Liberal Party is basically the old Conservative Party, with the modern Conservatives now being the batshit crazy Manifest Destiny Join the Americans party with a few Nazis and Heritage Front members thrown in, just to make things a little more fucked up. So that now the NDP is pretty much the only hope that we have. And that frightens me. Because the NDP, although they've gone from being progressive socialists to being old-style liberals, are still going to be demonized in the right-wing press. And it also means that the Americans, who have already worked very hard to sponsor the current color revolution in this country, are going to be working twice as hard. The, quote, Freedom Convoy has been bankrolled all the way from Langley, Virginia. We know this. We know that their leaders are being paid by the Americans. And we know that the whole point of this is to impose on Canada a president who will lead us down the path of being yet another banana republic, just like Nicaragua, El Salvador, and Guatemala, and Panama. Something to think about. In any case, I have to get showered and get dressed and go to work. And a whole bunch of, quote, truckers in Ottawa have to line up for the welfare benefits that they insist only they should be allowed to have. Yeah. Right. Okay. Anyway, ta-ta, take care, be well, stay safe, ladies and gentlemen, and others who shall remain nameless. You know who you are. Absolutely. Have a good one.